friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. It is 9:13 in the morning. I've been up since about 8 o'clock. Slept in a little bit, which was nice. Messiah got up with me. May's got up shortly after that. Now Misha and Mally are up too. Get Mally to clean her room because it's a disaster. She's not happy about it, but that's tough titty, said the kitty. Anyways, I just got done responding to all the comments on my yesterday's video, the beef stew one. I read all my comments, I really do. It's hard to find time. That took me an hour and 15 minutes. I did that while I was having my morning coffee. But I responded to all of them, so I feel good about that because, yeah, I just want you guys to know I do read them and I do appreciate them and I learn from them and I feel your love from them and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I like to try to challenge, like block out time to do that. It's just some days I can do it, some days I can't. Yeah, so my husband and teenager are still snoozing. My coffee was delicious. I don't know what I'm going to do today. When my husband and Misha got home last night, it was probably about 9:30. He came home with a tub of ice cream and a big log of bologna. Yes, he did. So I think I might make bologna for lunch today. It's one of those big logs. He said it was on sale for like $10, so that's pretty good. I'll do that for lunch. May's had a bowl of cereal for lunch. Papa, Dad was out yesterday while we were into that movie, if you've seen. He brought out a bunch of treats and some blueberry muffins. He's a shopper. That's where I get it from, 50% off. So I had 3 of these little muffins, like they're little ones, for her breakfast. Misha just wanted a glass of water right now. She'll probably eat after. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll do that bologna for lunch. And I got a package of hamburger in there I can do something with for supper tonight. So, yeah, I'm still in my pajama pants. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. Now, tomorrow there's no school, even though it's Monday. It's Family Day. I think that's what it's called. Or Viola Desmond Day. Family Day. I forget. So, it's a long weekend this weekend. 3-day weekend. So, yeah. Anyway, so I don't have to prep for lunches or anything for school tomorrow. I'll prep for that tomorrow. It's warmer today out. Right now it's +1, which is way warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was freezing, like freezing. It's supposed to go down to -3, but even that isn't that cold. I gotta put some wood in the fire and we're gonna get this day started. So I don't know what to do first. Yeah, I don't know what to do first, but I'll figure something out, so I'll be back. Guys, everybody had lunch. They had leftover stew. I didn't even touch that bologna. It dawned on me, I'm like, oh yeah, I got stew. Those suckers are having stew. And they did. No worries. I'm going into town. I want to go visit my dad. Today has been the 3-year mark that my mom turned into an angel. Yeah, she passed away this day. And I want to go have a cup of tea with my dad and give him a big old hug. Medea messaged me. She was like, she's going to stop in there. And, yeah. Something I'd take the kids to, but I think this day is more of a, I don't know, a different kind of day. We go into Papa's. We'll celebrate her birthday with her and stuff. But I just want to have one-on-one time or, daughter-daddy time with my dad. I would really like to go to the lighthouse, but it's snowing here, and Dad said it's snowing quite hard in town. I don't need to come in, but I'm going to venture in to see what it's like. If it's too bad, I'll come back out, but to go to the lighthouse, I'd really like to. But if it's snowing bad, it's not the safest place to be when there's lots of snow and ice and cliffs and ocean, because they're high cliffs, all rocky high cliffs, and I can just imagine they're full of ice. So I know Mom wouldn't want me to go there, but I'll probably go up to her gravestone. So we'll see. Anyways, that's what we're doing. I'm probably going to make goulash or something for supper tonight. Something easy. I'll probably be in town a couple hours. Come out, whip up some hamburger. I have a ton of pasta on that bench. I can spare one for some goulash. Yeah, something like that. That's what we'll do. So anyways, let's hit the road, Toad. Alright friends, well, I ended up going to the lighthouse. It's not snowing too bad. I mean, it's snowing, but it's not that cold out. I'm not going to go right to the edges of the cliff. Point Prim Lighthouse entrance. Whew. And I just want to come out here for a few minutes, talk to Mom, and just feel the energy. She used to like to come here. I have some old videos on when I come here on this day and on her birthday. If I remember, I'll put them down below if you guys want to see them. Oh, I can hear the waves from here. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. But, yeah. I won't stay too long. Then I'll go see Dad, and if he wants to walk up to the gravestone. If he doesn't, that's okay. I'll stop on my way home. But, yeah. It's blustery, blustery. Oh, there it is. I parked in the parking lot so I could walk on this path. I should put my hood up. Ooh, it's going to be windy. That's why I don't want to go too close to the edge of the cliff. Now, if you're right by the ocean, it's a little warmer. Not that you can feel it, but it might not be a lot of ice, but I just don't want to chance it with the wind and all that stuff. Oh, the tide is up. You can see there's some waves. Not too big of waves, but some waves. Ooh. I hope you can hear me. Oh my. Yeah, I can't believe. I still feel like she was here yesterday. Today even. I talk to her quite a lot. You guys don't see it, but I do talk to her quite a lot. And I know she's around. She's our guardian angel. Ooh, you see those waves? Let me zoom you in a little bit. Yeah. I know other times I've come here, I'm right up at the edge of the cliffs, but I can see some snow on them and stuff, so I don't want to chance that. Like, it looks like it could be icy, so I'm going to stick to the safe areas. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful here, though. It really is. Yeah, you can see ice on those cliffs there. I wouldn't dare say climb up all over there on other days, but I don't dare today. I'm going to stick to the snowy paths. I'm going to have to switch hands. I should have wore some gloves. Look at that. There's a great big crevice down there. There's the lighthouse. Oh, yes, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, you can see the ice and stuff. I'm on the grass here. Yes. Oh, Mom. I miss her every day, I do. Yeah, I really do. The big icicles hanging from the cliffs. Great big ice thing there. But we've come here and had picnics and stuff, and Mom would bring us here when we were little to climb rocks and stuff, because there's a whole beach over there, and it's a rocky beach like this, and go on adventures and find seashells and little pools of water that got stuck in the rocks and things. Yeah, the ocean's kind of, it's beautiful and scary all at once. It's unmerciful, but it's necessary. It brings so much life, and unfortunately, you know, takes a lot of deaths too. But, well, there's little things poking out of the water there. I don't know if it's animals or what. Looks like little sticks, but then they popped back down. I don't know. There's a gull. Yeah, I won't stay here too long. I'm just going to talk to Mom for a little while and I'll be back. Alright guys, we've been here about 20 minutes, but my fingers are frozen and it's really windy. So I'm gonna head out. Oh, I had a heart-to-heart with Mom. And she let me know that she loves me. Oh. I was the last person to speak to Mom before she passed. I forget if I told you guys that or not. And it makes me feel better to know that the last thing I said was I love you, because we would always end our conversations with I love you. Oh gosh. I can't even cry, it's so cold. Oh. Yes, I'm almost to the van. Just a minute. Oh. I had to get in the van and warm up. Jeepers creepers. My fingers are still froze. But yes, I was the last person to speak to Mom. I mean, I spoke to her multiple times a day. She called my sister and brother multiple times a day. She just lived in town at Digby Terrace, which was a nursing home. For those that don't know, my mother was living with ALS, not dying from ALS. That's how she always put it. And she had a team, like an ALS team, that we'd fundraise and go on the walks and stuff. It was Team Fortitude, Be Not Afraid, is what she named it. Which I think is fantastic. If I ever got a tattoo, I have one I got years ago when I was a teenager, but I'd get that marked all across my back. Because it's true. Be not afraid. But, yeah. She passed away in the early evening. She was in an electric wheelchair. Her ALS started in her feet and worked her way up. She was quite fortunate that way, because a lot of people started in their voice and head and go down. So she first started out with, you know, kind of clumsy feet, and then she used a walker, then she used a wheelchair, and then she used an electric wheelchair. And yeah, she could still speak right up to the very end, where a lot of people with ALS lose their voice. Her voice wasn't as what it was in the beginning, but she could still talk. And I hear her voice in my mind now, like I'll never forget her voice. I actually have voice recordings of her voice on my computer, because she was learning about a program on her laptop to record some messages, simple phrases, for when she did lose her voice, she could use her computer. So there's voices on the computer. I haven't listened to them in a long time, but I don't need to listen to them. I might listen to them sometime, but I'm going to cherish those, but I can still hear her just like she called me a minute ago. Honestly, I can. Yeah, that day that she passed away, like I said, it was the early evening. Dad called me, and yeah, I was not expecting that at all, because I just talked to her less than an hour ago. And I ended up calling my brother and sister. I was in the downstairs bathroom. After I heard that, I went in there. My brother-in-law came, and one of his friends had come to the house, and I had run right into the bathroom. My husband came in, and I just hugged him and sobbed. I did. I think those guys left. I didn't even see them. But yeah, Dad was at the nursing home, and I rushed right in to be with him. And it was a stormy, stormy day. Stormy day. I actually went off the road. I was driving the truck. I went off the road. On my way in, I was frantic, which, when I think about it now, I probably was in no fit condition to drive, but I had to get to Dad. I had to get to Dad. Thank God I have my dad. But luckily somebody came along right after I went off the ditch. The truck spun right in the road and completely went off, not just the head in or anything. And he pulled me out. I gave him a great big hug. I don't even know who the guy was. I gave him a hug. I said, thank you, thank you. And I kept on trucking. I didn't even care. I'm getting to town. Yeah, my sister came up because she was living in the province then. Medea came in. And yeah, they had her laying in her bed with her rosary. She looked peaceful. She really did. I'll never forget it. I held her hand. I kissed her forehead. I tried to hug her. I tried to stay strong for my dad, because I didn't want to break down in front of him, because I don't even know how he was feeling. Like, I have some idea he was upset, but of course he's a stoic man when he's not going to show his emotions or anything. But yeah, I think we were all just in a daze. We weren't expecting that. I mean, we knew it would come sooner or later, but I thought it would be when she really can't move. She really can't do anything. But yeah. Yeah. I just can't believe it. I thought she'd be here another few years, Think positive. But yeah. She would come out to my house probably 2 times a week. There's a volunteer organization, Claire Transport. And you'd have to book it. It's all run by volunteers. I think it was probably $20 for them to pick her up at the nursing home and come out. My husband made a ramp so she could get into the house. And we'd cook together and pickle together and fold laundry together. And she'd come out for the whole day. I'd have to help her with her things. And I didn't mind doing that. I really didn't. I would do it again. I would if I had the chance. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it together right now. Honestly, I am. I don't think it's ever going to go away. And it shouldn't ever go away. But that day, after that day, it turned into, yeah. I still have my dad. I still have my mother-in-law, and I love her to bits. I really do. Thank God I have her too. But it's dawned on me that, someday I'm not going to have anyone. And I'll be the older person. And my kids will look to me like I look to my mom. Now, my mom and I never always shared the same ideas and things. But we never, ever had a falling out. A full-fledged falling out. But no parent and child are always going to agree on everything, right? But she was a nurse for years and years and years and years until she got sick. She worked at the hospital here in town for years. And when they had layoffs, she worked on seismic ships. She worked way up in the Arctic, in remote communities that you'd have to fly in. There was no doctors, like 1 or 2 nurses. She worked on container ships, or different ships that went all over to Hong Kong and all different places. She was the nurse. So she was a very adventurous woman. She was. She was a chatterbox. She could make friends anywheres. She really could. Which sometimes is annoying because you couldn't go anywheres with her without her connecting somebody, no matter where she is, back to home. Always. Always. She would do stuff with us when we were little. She would take us camping. Dad would be fishing. He was a fisherman for years. A scallop fisherman. She would take us camping to Keji Makujik. And we'd have this great big orange canvas tent. And I'm just thinking now, just being a mother, why the heck she did it. But it was out of love. Just like I try to do little simple things with my kids out of love. She did that out of love. And I just can't imagine the mummy moments we put her through. Some years she would take us on the train. There used to be a train that came from our town all the way up to Halifax. And we'd go up and rent a hotel room and go see Ice Capades, which was a big deal. Walk around the mall. She'd give us, $10. And we could go shopping, but it was more about the window shopping. When you're little, you go to this toy shop and there's a great big huge giraffe, stuffed giraffe in the doorway, and it's just, your eyes pop. And then we'd catch the train home the next day, which was a huge deal. I wish they had the train now. I'd love my kids to be on a train. It's quite an adventure. Yeah, she used to pickle and can some things. She used to volunteer for a lot of things. But, yeah. I'm so lucky that, we're all so lucky that we had her in our life. I wouldn't be here without her. Yeah. I miss her. Oh, here comes a car. I'm surprised. They're going to look at me like, what am I doing here sitting in the van? But, oh well. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to head over to Dad's and give him a big old hug. Have a nice hot steaming cup of tea. Maybe we'll walk up to the gravestone. Maybe we won't, but I'll stop there on my way home. I know we have a gravestone. Her ashes are there. She donated her body to medical science in Halifax when she passed away, which is good because doctors could study more about the disease and things. So we didn't get her ashes for about a year later. And there's a gravestone there. I like to stop there sometimes and say hi to Mom, but it's places like this. It's places like Sandy Cove. I haven't taken you guys there, but it's a beach she'd take us to. That's where I feel more connected to Mom than that gravestone, even though I know that's where her ashes is. But a person isn't about the body, it's about the spirit, I think. And her spirit is all around us. It is. I don't want them to think that I'm filming them because I'm holding my phone up. But yeah, I just want to go see Dad. I can't bear the thought of my life without my dad. But I know someday it'll happen. It'll happen to my kids. Luckily, all my children were able to meet and know Mom. Maze was just little. I have a couple of little videos of my mom talking to Maze when he was a baby. If I can find them, I'll put them in this video too. But he might not have the memories my other kids have, but he has a connection. Medea found out she was pregnant the day of Mom's celebration of life ceremony. My brother flew home from Red Deer, Alberta, too, and we just all came together. We all came together. And the celebration for life was beautiful. It really was. I thought it was. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go see Papa. Let's go see Dad. But I don't want them to think that I'm filming them. I'll point my phone that way. Yeah, I could talk about Mom all day. I really could. But yeah, let's get moving. All right, friends, we made it to Dad's safe and sound. It's still snowing. But not quite as windy here as it was over at the cliffs. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this cup of tea, I can tell you that much. Hi! I'm gonna turn the kettle right on. Oh, yes. There's a Prezi over here. Who's this for? Maze, maybe? Oh, 2 Maze from Carrie, Jeff, Oreo, Tucker, and Gunnerhead. He's in heaven. She has 3 pups. Well, 1 is an angel with Mom and Papa. Cute. No, we're just chilling, watching some TV. I finished my tea. It's delicious. It's 10 after 2 almost. Dad should be here in a minute. Dad's just down checking the furnace. Oh, that picture out there in the kitchen? That's of the lighthouse we went to. Right there. Somebody caught the picture. Mom bought it. And yeah, it's been here ever since. Alright, guys. Well, Dad and I just came, and Medea came to Mom's gravestone. We had a little chat. I just wanted to come and have another little personal chit chat with her for a minute. But yeah, it's almost 3:30. I've been here for quite a while. I need to go home and feed my babies. But yeah, way down here. Looks like somebody was buried today or whatever. They have that green cloth over there. Maybe they're not buried yet, but a plot prepped, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, let me go a little further. So, yeah, you guys have seen her gravestone before, I think. But I don't mind coming here. You can see all her footprints. But she liked the lighthouse so much. We even have it on her stone. She loved music, all different kinds of music. Every single kind you can imagine. But I'll just say another little prayer with Mom, and then we'll head home. Well, it doesn't hurt to stop here for a quick second, does it? Then I'll get gas and go home. I just gots to. All right, time to get some gas and some air miles. All right, guys, I'm home now. It's 4:11. I got a few things from Superstore, but I just want to get this supper going. I have a package of hamburger here, 50% off. I'm going to fry it up. I think I'm going to make spaghetti. I got a thing of garlic bread at Superstore. I can have garlic bread to go along with it. But I find when I make any kind of thing, it takes longer to make the noodles than the actual meat stuff. So, anyways, I'm just going to season this with salt and pepper and onion and garlic powder. Boil some noodles, throw it together. I'll put that garlic bread in the oven just to warm up. And yeah, break out the Parmesan cheese. And that'll be it. Oh, I'll bring you back in just a little bit when the things get moving. Alright guys, that meat is starting to dance for me. Oh, pass me the pepper over there, Misha.
Okay.
This is just going to be a quick, simple, straight up spaghetti meat sauce. Can you put the pepper in? Yes, you can.
We could tell me when to put. No, I want to put something in.
No, not right now, Maze.
I'm going to put that.
That's good.
Well, to see it, Mom.
Well, you'll have to hold your horses, Maze. No, you're not bringing a chair over here, Maze. I'll lift you up. Put the chair back, please. Ooh, careful.
I'll get the noodles. Hey, Mom. Hey,
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I have water over there in that pot with some salt in it, just to come up to boil, and then I'll drop the noodles in. And, yeah, it's 4:15 now. Supper should be ready by 5 o'clock for sure. And, yeah, then I can sit down and relax a little bit. Yeah, I just need one, Misha. Alright guys, my kitchen's loud. I'm going to go get the sauce. This meat is just about done now. But that water has come up to boil, so I'm going to get some noodles. Misha, on in those grocery bags, can you pass me a can of tomato sauce?
Mommy, that was my water bottle.
Oh my goodness, it's loud in here. Just one. And then you can go in the laundry room and get me a can of tomato soup.
Okay. Here we go.
Thank you. This is lean ground hamburger. I'm not even going to strain it. There's not much fat in there.
Mom.
What?
I want some bologna.
You want some bologna? We're not having bologna right now, Lee. We're going to eat supper here soon.
No.
Bologna. You're full of bologna. No, you're not having bologna. Okay, but you need to go out of here with that foolishness. I'm not listening to that. Not listening to that. Buster. Well, go find Daddy then. He's going to say the same thing. I didn't use that whole pack. If I was doing 2 packs of hamburger, I'd do like a whole bag, but we'll make it work. Okay, Misha. Jeepers creepers. I bought this today, just straight up tomato sauce, no seasoning or anything, so I'll probably season it again when I get this added to it. This was still like $1.49 on sale. I'm waiting for that 99-cent sale. And I mentioned it to Dad too. He's like, I'll let you know if I see a sale. Oh. I said, please do. Okay, Misha. She's getting ice cubes out of the ice tray.
Mom.
What?
Do you want me to take what's on your mom?
Maze, Quentin, you need a skedaddle. I'm not listening to that.
No, you have to give me.
Not listening to that.
Give me something.
Oh. I'll give you something, all right. Only bologna. Are you a poet? You just didn't know it? Yeah, since it's not seasoned, I want to make sure there's something up in this. It's in tight. It's in tight.
If I sneeze again, you're going to say
There, you guys, well, you can kind of see. This is all cooked. I'm just stirring it with this thing. With old Bob here.
Oh, I said that was the girl.
Betty? Betty's in the drawer.
Okay.
Yes. I'll just wait for this to bubble and turn it way down. Because this is pretty well done. Oh. And we just need to wait on the noodles. 4:27. Try to move it around a bit so the noodles don't stick together like a clump.
It's almost supper time.
Almost supper time, yes.
But it's not supper time.
It's starting to bubble already. Oh, I got a box of those Jane's chicken burgers too. Since the kids are home tomorrow, I'll probably make that for lunch. What else did I get? Oh, 2 cans of cranberry sauce. That was 50% off.
What is it?
Yeah, it's not for now.
Yeah, no, this one's good. Oh, yeah, you did.
Ooh, I got 2 of these Vim mold cleaners, 50% off. They were regular $3.29, so I got 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I got some celery salt. I want to try to do a batch of fried chicken sometime. I've never really deep fried chicken before. And I know it's not the healthiest, but I've seen a video on soul food. And I want to make a whole buffet of soul food. And there was a KFC copycat recipe. If I could fry it like KFC, celery salt's in it, and I didn't have any. So I got some. I'm turning this way down. Way down. Maybe I should have did that whole package of noodles, but it'll be enough for supper anyways.
It's right here.
There it is. Celery salt. Clubhouse.
I knew it was that because I saw
They didn't have any in the no-name kind. So.
And it doesn't really look like salt, but...
And I got white pepper. I've never had white pepper. A lot of things
Wait, what?
call for white pepper. Does it taste different than black pepper? I don't know. So I got a thing of that. That was in no name, so that was good. Cheaper. Clubhouse. That was like $7, but I wanted to get some. I got some. So, anyways, I'll bring you back when we start throwing this thing together. Oh, I should put that garlic bread in the oven too. It goes in for 10 minutes at 275, and then slice the bag open and it'll get crispy. And yeah, we'll serve that up with supper.
Is this the white pepper?
Alright guys, I'm gonna start getting plates out. This is gonna be for my teenager. A salad would have been good to go with this. But they weren't 50% off, so you know. They are all in the kitchen right now. I told them to be quiet while I was doing this.
Push your toes forward when you start going too far back.
They're hungry.
When you start going too far forward, push your heel back.
So sometimes I mix the sauce and the noodles all together. Oh, Misha or Mally, can you get the Parmesan cheese out of the fridge? You want garlic bread, Marquise?
Yes, please.
Mom, I want some of it.
Yeah, you'll get some in just a minute. Did you find it? Can you get it?
I can get it.
Okay, Misha's hopping on her pogo ball. Pass me your plate, Mally.
Can I get it?
We'll get it. This is what it looks like without the Parmesan cheese. I gotta get some more plates.
They're waiting.
There's not many left. Not much left. No, there isn't.
There's just a couple. Mom, I want some.
Yes, I'll save some for you. Everybody gets just a little bit. There we go.
I'm gonna just have noodles
Perfect.
with nothing on it.
Just plain noodles, Misha?
Yes. Well, I want noodles.
Are you going to have garlic bread? Don't
What?
take very much, Mal,
No.
because everybody wants to have some. I want to take it. Alright guys, well it's 7:53. I kind of conked out. I didn't go to sleep, but just vegged on the couch. I guess I was just mentally exhausted or something after everybody had their supper and stuff. I got the dishwasher going. There's still some dishes that didn't fit in there, of course. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. I know it wasn't a rough day. It was a good day. It really was a good day. I like talking to Mom, going to her special place. I'll have to take you guys to Sandy Cove this summer. That'll be fun. She always said one of her favorite memories of Sandy Cove was my little brother. He was just little, like toddler, going down the beach with a bucket singing, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. yeah, we'd go there and we'd spend all day till the sun almost went down. It was fun. But yeah, supper was a big hit. There's only a little, not even enough for really a full helping, but I put it in the fridge anyways. And yeah, good day. So I plan on filming tomorrow. I guess it's Heritage Day, is what it is. And sometimes they change the name of the Heritage Day from year to year. One year it was Viola Desmond Day. That's why I said that. But yeah, and it was so nice to visit with Dad. I gave him a big hug. A nice cup of tea. Just chit-chatting. Looked at the flyers. Watched a bit of History Channel. And just hanging out with Dad. You know, he was having spaghetti tonight too. Spaghetti and meatballs. And that was one of Mom's favorite meals. It really was. I don't know if he was having it because of that, but I told him, I'm like, that was one of Mom's favorite meals. And he just chuckled. So maybe he was. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Hard to say. Maybe that was her living through him. She wanted some spaghetti and meatballs. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the video now so I can get it uploaded and stuff. And yeah, I just want to relax this evening. I do. But we'll stop back, or we'll be up and at 'em tomorrow for sure. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I really, really do. Yes, I do. So with that, I'll say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.
I want it. Just give me your hand. I can't reach. I want to eat it.
Silly Grammy. Is Grammy funny?
And it would taste good. Nice tenderloin bowl, okay? I would put you in my oven. Like the bits and handsome bread. Na, 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 na. Ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't hate me.
I thought he was going to laugh again.
Can you laugh? No. Get
Go.
I can't reach you. Here, give me your